Good afternoon, chat. I hope everyone is doing well today. I am going to be playing some ESO at long last. I know I planned an ESO stream either last week or the week before, but then I didn't end up streaming that day. So yeah, I've been putting this off for a little bit, partly because where I left off was in Eastmarch, which is in Skyrim, which to anyone who knows me knows that Skyrim is not exactly my favorite place in Tamriel, on account of the cold. So yeah, I have been putting off playing this, been putting off working on these quests, but today, at long last, I've decided to boot up the game and get some progress made on it. So I hope everyone enjoys. It's going to be a nice relaxing stream with, some fun stories as I go through the quests, so. Yeah, I just, there's enough snow outside. I don't need it, like, in my game, too, but yeah, it's only slightly chilly. I got my character bundled up here in a nice robe, but hello, Raz. Good morning. Nice to see you. How are you today? I have to figure out what this quest actually wants me to do that I left off on. Okay. I just went and found some random place to be AFK for a minute while I was getting the stream ready, so I didn't have to deal with, like, NPC dialogue and everything in the background.
I forbid it, young lady. No daughter of mine is going to be courted by...
Heard you fought a fierce battle in dire frost.
Okay.
New blood.
I gotta find evidence. I don't know what I'm finding evidence of, because it's been a minute since I played this, but...
Must have been an epic battle.
Here we go. The Conan Liker continues, if such a name could be given to the celebration of a false king. The Stormfist clan participates in this farce so I can deliver my lord's message to the cursed Yoren, and so I can see his face as the realization sinks in like a dagger in his heart. While I would normally find cheating unacceptable, these games have no honor. We must act quickly. I have hidden caches throughout the city. Members of the clan can use the contents against the other competitors. There are 4 caches, hidden where our clan brothers and sisters can find them. I have recorded their locations in the following verse. Between a moon that's cold and a wizard's hoard, behind a cracked hedgestone, west and breezy, at the rear of Windhelm's only abstain ignored, where mountain mare rest calm and easy. Okay.
There's the one that made peace with the giants in Lower Yorgrim.
Hell yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy your weekend, your time off. The tracker's competition requires an arrow doused with animal musk that is loosed into the woods. The competitors then attempt to track the arrow by watching the movements of animals attracted to the scent. Use this bow to loose a noisemaker arrow with a string attached that follows the same path as the first arrow. The noise will spook the animals and make tracking them unreliable, but the string will lead our competitor to the prize. This is a difficult contest to manipulate, so we have our best tracker in the competition just to be safe. Sabotage. Peace with the giants like Ella Enchanted, correct. Also, hello Star, good morning. How are you today? Use this instead of the shoulder knife. The dull shoulder knife they provide is useless against armor. This blade will cut through chain and plate. Use this blade when fighting gets close, but don't let anyone get a good look at it. Winning is important. I need to make it to the final competition. Give me 1 second. I want to turn this down a little bit. It's kind of loud for me. Let me know how it is on the stream's end. If it's too loud or too quiet or anything. Oh, I'm sorry you didn't sleep well. I also have been having trouble sleeping lately. Just like getting to sleep. Once I'm asleep, then it's fine. But yeah, I find myself up way later than I would like. Yeah, it's like I'll go to bed at like 11, 12, and then I don't actually fall asleep till like 2, 3 a.m. So yeah, it can be pretty frustrating. Set this incense upwind of the competition so that the faint smoke it creates flows towards them. The harshness of the smoke will sting their eyes and make it difficult to aim. Our competitor has special drops to protect her eyes and should be unaffected. In the end, another win for the Stormfist clan.
I don't want
Is this inside? Out back, maybe. It's out back.
Get yourself a drink. And one for me.
Flip this poison into the kegs before your stint in the contest begins. The substance has no taste and its effects manifest fairly quickly. It will make the drinkers appear to have weak constitutions. Make sure you consume the antidote before you start drinking and everything should work out fine. Alright, let's go talk to the head honcho and warn them of the espionage taking place.
you are.
You've been gone for a while. Tell me you found something useful.
I found these notes in the weapon caches hidden around the city.
Cheating at the Conanliker and the Stormfist clan. They haven't caused this much trouble since... Oh no. This is worse than I feared. We need to determine what's really going on here. While you were completing your mission, another competitor was injured. One of my best. The champion of Windhelm. This just got personal. I have another task for you if you're willing.
What do you need me to do?
I want you to enter the next event, the foot race of the 9 Holds. I name you Windhelm's new champion. That should confuse our enemies. If you're willing, go talk to the race organizer Lenning. He's along the western wall.
I'll speak to Lenning at the western wall.
Hurry! Speak to Lenning the Hawk and enter the race.
Alright. Let's see if I win.
No one can outlink Thane Yegi.
Probably because I have like so many buffs to my movement speed, you know?
If you're not participating in the race of the 9 Holds, please stand back.
I'm the new champion of Windhelm.
I see. Thane Mara is playing her political games again. No matter. As the last racer to arrive, you get to light the starting flare. Get ready. The race begins as soon as you ignite the flare.
What are the rules of the race?
Rules? Haven't you ever ran a race before? You have to run along the outer walls of the city and must pass through each of the 9 towers along the walls. One for each hold in Skyrim. The first racer to pass through the 9th tower wins the event.
Okay. I'm gonna cheat. I mean, to be fair, they didn't say I couldn't use movement abilities. Also, I'm definitely gonna lose to this guy, though. Hadring the Swift. God damn. I was overconfident. Oh. He got hurt.
Thanks. It's the rare soul who stops to help an opponent.
Well, the quest marker kind of told me to, but what happened to you?
Treachery. An orcish arrow. Poisoned. I drank a potion, but it didn't help. I'm finished.
I can help you.
It's too late for me. You need to listen. I saw where the assassin fled. To the south, away from the city. They must be hiding nearby. Avenge me, champion. Avenge!
Have pity.
Dang. Well, that's a shame. And I didn't even get to finish the race. I know that's like not the main concern here, but I'm disappointed.
To be making much progress. Move along.
What happened? happened to you? You were doing so well. Why'd you stop running?
One of the racers was murdered.
Another murder? In broad daylight? Saint Mara just left and she wants to speak to you. And she needs to hear about this anyway. Hurry and meet her in front of the palace.
That's such a shame. That guy was such a fast runner. Like, to see such talent, you know, wiped away from the face of Nern. It's a shame.
You know the rules. No one's allowed inside without authorization.
What a race! I saw some of it, and I was informed of the outcome. I have eyes throughout the city, of course.
Hadring was attacked during the race. I had a chance to speak with him before he died.
Another blasted attack. You showed compassion, abandoning the race to aid another. Empathy is worth as much as strength, in my opinion. Now about Hadring. We need to find his killers and bring them to justice. Someone must have seen something during the race. The assassins fled after their cowardly attack, but every rat has a hole to hide in. You must find that hole.
I'll find the assassins.
I don't want you to just find the assassins. I want you to hunt them down like the rabid dogs they are and dispatch them with haste and extreme prejudice. Do we understand each other, champion?
I understand perfectly.
I'm taking the gauntlets off and granting you the authority to do whatever is necessary to deal with these assassins. I name you as Justice Carl of Windhelm. Dispense your authority as needed, and deal with this as quickly as you can.
Hadring told me where the assassin went before he died.
Well done. I'll mobilize the guard to prevent any more Stormfists from getting into the city. Go south and find the assassins. Bring me back something I can show to King Yorin to let him know we've taken care of this problem.
Alright, let's go find these guys.
What?
I like that she explicitly told me, like, kill them with prejudice. I'm just like, okay, maybe not the kind of thing a political leader should tell their citizens, but I'll go kill them. Man, I haven't played this game in a minute. I, like, forgot how it works. Laymare, the Stormfist Brigade continues to make me proud. I knew you'd be able to make it to the final contest. You'll be close enough to touch my weakling brother, just as we planned. Deliver my message to Yorin. Look into his eyes as you perform the deed. My brother will be protected, but you are stronger than the cowards guarding him. Kill them all and return to me. Fildgor Orcthane. I forgot it was like drama between brothers, you know? That one got the throne and the other didn't, and he was banished and he's jealous and blah blah blah. And like all these innocent citizens have to die as a result of their petty beef, you know? Like why?
The guards found more caches of weapons hidden around the city, but nothing else. I hope you had better luck.
I found a camp outside the city. You should see these.
King Yoren's exiled brother Fildgor used to run the Stormfist Brigade. That's his symbol added to the Stormfist emblem. And these orders. Fildgor has returned to Skyrim. King Yoren must be told. Hopefully it's not too late. Fildgor is King Yoren's twin brother. When Queen Nirnhill fell in battle, the brothers joined forces to defeat the Akaviri. But then they fought over the throne. Yoren won the day and exiled his brother. Now Fildgor has returned.
What does Fildgor want?
What does any exile want? Needless to say, to announce his presence in this manner can't bode well for King Yoren. The final event has started in the Hall of Trials. I'll send guards to the camp. You need to go to the hall and help the king.
I'll protect King Yoren.
Hurry, to the Hall of Trials. You must protect King Yoren at all costs.
You know, it's always funny, once again, like, doing these quests. Meanwhile, I'm actually, like, a member of the Aldmeri Dominion, like, loyal to Queen Irene. So it's like, this would be the perfect opportunity for me to just strike, you know? And kill him, and then help out the Queen. But no, I'm pretending like I'm a part of the pact or whatever for now. Okay, I'm observing.
Your prowess is impressive, champion. Come up
My
here
king,
so that...
the Stormfist cheated. These Nords have been poisoned.
Your brother Filgor sends his greetings, false king. He wants you to know that he has returned from exile to claim what is his by birth and by right. Your rule is over, pretender. Prepare to die.
Poison, Filgor. What is the meaning of this? Guards, seize that woman!
For Filgor!
Rama.
For the rightful king of Skyrim! Show no mercy!
Wait, what am I supposed to do now? Oh, kill all of them. I thought I just had to kill her. Man, they just keep coming. Can y'all give it a rest now? No? Okay. There we go.
The Stormfist bastards did their worst. Yet I'm still alive! Thanks to you. This was a message from my brother. One I wasn't meant to survive. I feared this day would come.
I just want to say I love his crown. Are you alright, King Yoren?
A mere scratch. Nothing more. The Stormfist clan's assassins are dead, and that's good enough for me. I guess I've become too complacent. While Filgor's hatred has obviously deepened and festered.
Your brother hates you?
After dear Nirnhild fell in battle, my brother and I threw back the invaders. Afterward, we disagreed on who should succeed our sister. I believed in diplomacy and wisdom. Filgor believes in rule by force. I couldn't let him take the throne.
Why has Fildgor returned?
When I won the throne, I was forced to exile Filgor. He never forgave me for that. So I assume he returned to take the throne. I wonder what he has promised his Stormfist and Orc allies. I need to think about this. Please tell Thane Mera that I'm fine.
Well, you don't sound fine, but sure. I'll deliver the message.
You're back. Tell me, is King Yoren well?
King Yoren sent me to tell you he's fine.
That's good to hear. You don't know how relieved I am by this news. You risked your life even though you had no duty to uphold or vow to keep. To me, that makes you the champion of the day. While you were aiding the king, a runner arrived from Fort Morvenskar. The fort is under attack. Fieldgore and the Stormfist clan are certainly behind the attack. It can't be mere coincidence. Windhelm must be protected, but we can't abandon the fort.
Fieldgore's launching multiple attacks?
It makes sense strategically, but we weren't prepared for this. We weren't expecting to fight a war while the Pact leaders were in council. I need your help. Captain Hamar sent the runner. Report to him. Find out what's going on at the fort.
I'll find Captain Hamar.
You upheld my honor and the honor of Windhelm. This Ebonheart Pact is worth more than I hoped. May all your enemies fall before you.
Aw, thanks. How sweet. Okay.
Drink up. Forget your troubles.
Oh, that's active. Let me see if I can make it in time. Probably not if people are there, but... Hopefully no one's actively running it, or if they are, they're just really slow and I can get there in time just to get the clear, at least. Seems like no one's here. Excellent. Oops. Just keep pressing all the wrong buttons. I should probably eat food. So many dolmens because anytime I need to like level for something or like level up skills, I just do the like Alakir desert dolmen runs, and so now that's all I associate them with, is grinding. Play this game, the less I respect Molag Bal. It's just like I've defeated him so many times now, in so many different ways, and it's just like, come on, give it up. I'm not fooling anybody.
I admire your tenacity.
Where am I headed now? I already did some of the side quests around this area, so good to just head right to the next zone quest. It's so pretty. I know I always talk about how I don't like Skyrim, but there are plenty of things to appreciate about it, I suppose. Like the Northern Lights.
It's about time Windhelm sent someone. What took you so long?
Mara Stormcloak sent me.
Just you? I hope you're tougher than you look. Sorry, I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but we're in trouble out here. The Stormfists came out of nowhere and forced us to retreat from the fort. We escaped, as did Lieutenant Koruni and a few of her soldiers. I don't know what the Stormfists want, but we haven't seen that clan around here for almost a decade.
What can I do to help?
Koruni sent word that she plans to sneak into the central barracks. If you could liberate the soldiers that were captured during the battle, you could assist the lieutenant when she tries to retake the barracks.
I'll free the captured soldiers and meet Koruni at the barracks.
Good luck freeing our soldiers. I'll stay here and wait for the detachment from Windhelm to arrive.
Okie dokie. Oh, I earned a golden pursuit. Yeah, they're giving us a bunch of Seals of Endeavor, but I think, aren't those going away soon or something? So I haven't even looked at the store recently. I kind of like this because it is like Bosmary, but I don't know that I would wear it, so therefore is it worth the price, you know? Anyway, got distracted by, you know, the premium store, as one does. Okay, there's a lot of books around here. And papers to read. Like how he just stood there doing nothing the whole time I killed him. Orcs, monsters are misunderstood. By Talion Mythmaker. Think orcs are simple beastfolk, one of the goblin races? Think again. Trinumac, strongest of the Altmeri ancestor spirits, gave birth to the powerful and proud orcs. When he was changed by the Daedric prince Boethia, his people changed as well, becoming the orcs we know today. These noble creatures display unshakable courage in battle. They demonstrate uncompromising endurance in hardships that would overwhelm anyone of another race. Widely feared and hated, the orcs have nevertheless slowly won acceptance in the Empire. Orc society is imagined to be rough and cruel, but there is a fierce loyalty that runs deeply through their culture. Their armorers produce some of the finest armor in all the land, demonstrating conclusively that orcs aren't the monsters our campfire stories make them out to be. That said, make no mistake, orcs are fierce and strong, and their ability to wage war should not be underestimated. An orc is more likely to strike first than to start up a conversation, and that strike is always meant to maim or kill. Their physical size and prowess makes them gravitate toward two-handed weapons, which they wield with wild abandon. Do not mistake their frightening visage and towering size for stupidity or lack of culture. They might be despised and feared, the latter with good reason, but anyone who dismisses them as mindless monsters does so at great peril. Interesting.
Captain Hamar and Lieutenant Koruni finally sent someone to get me out of this. It's about time.
You certainly look strong enough to assist me in freeing the others.
You know me so well.
I don't know you at all. Where is... Oh, she's gonna follow me now? Piece of paper here somewhere. I thought she was gonna, you know, run off and go be helpful, but I guess not. Is it over there, maybe? No? Okay. Whoops. I don't see this. Is it this? The orc song? Drink mead. Sing. We hate orcs. We hate orcs. They smell, they stink, they really reek. They couldn't find their arses in the snow. We hate orcs. We really, really do. They have no beards, they have no brains. They couldn't kill a horker with a sword. Drink more mead. Repeat. Okay, that wasn't it. What? Dear your letter. Oh well, maybe I'll find it later. Sometimes they don't spawn right away until you get to like a certain point in the quest, so I'm hoping that's why I don't see it.
Kill me. Do your worst. I won't bow to field gore.
I've come to set you free. Get up and go to the barracks.
Thanks. I'll see you there.
Okay. How do I get to that sky shard up there? Oh, not this way, apparently. Oh, I see. It's not up on the wall. There we go. My companion stayed behind, though. Apparently a book here, too. Don't see it, though. It's disheartening. I love the mice on the table. There's not even food. Maybe they ate it all. Okay. Anyone else coming after me? Okay. So this one's not marked, which is crazy. But anyway. The Fall of Queen Nirnhild. Sing the glory of Sovngarde. Sing the story of Nirnhild. Our queen dear, beloved of Nord and gods, you stood against the Akaviri, turning back the vile invaders. We wept like weans when your fair head fell, but we know you watch over us from Sovngarde above. Sing the glory of Sovngarde, sing the story of Nirnhild, weep for our beloved queen. Helgrir Lutvoice, bard of Windhelm.
Finally! Hurry up and untie me. I want to get out there and crack some heads.
We have traitorous Nords to kill. Will you help me?
I thought you'd never ask.
Thank Kine. I thought the captain forgot about me.
Let me untie you. Rendezvous with Lieutenant Karuni at the barracks.
I'm on my way.
Here's another book. Nord Soldier's Journal. Today there were more tremors. I told the lieutenant it felt like something was digging deep beneath the fort, but she said I was crazy. The ground shakes sometimes, she said with that stupid grin of hers, and the mountains quake and the snow falls. That's life in Skyrim, milk drinker. So I did my duty and reported to my superior officer. She told me to forget about it, and so I have. I must patrol the roads around the fort now. Maybe I'll take a look at the entrance to that tomb while I'm out there, just in case. Poor guy, he tried to warn him.
Let's not have any trouble.
You rescued my soldiers. For that, you have my thanks.
Happy to help. What's next?
We are ready to take back the barracks. I need you to deal with the invaders' commander, the Nord called Halskar. Find his orders. We need to know what's going on. They should be someplace safe, not far from wherever you find the lout.
I'll deal with Halskar and find his orders.
I had a feeling about you. Glad to see that I was right. Now follow us.
Here we go. How do I get up there? Okay, not that way apparently. Oh yes, perfect. Is there like a book here or something? Or papers? Oops. Oh wow.
I am Nirnhild, Queen of the Nords. I come to you from Sovngarde with an urgent demand.
What do you need, spirit?
The relics you took from that strongbox were stolen from the royal tombs beneath Fort Morvenskar.
What should I do with the relics?
Return the relics to their rightful places in the tombs below, of course. What else would you do with them? Accomplish this task, and I shall forever be in your debt.
I'll return the relics to the tomb.
Meet me behind this building, at the entrance to the tombs. I shall wait for you there.
Yes, Queen. Orders to Halskar. Halskar, use the tunnel in the royal crypt to capture Fort Morvenskar. Remember that our purpose here is not to hold the fort, however, just to get the soldiers out of the way long enough to accomplish our true goal. Get that through your thick skull, for everything else depends on that. The pretender Yoren's soldiers will come in force, and when they do, we must fade away. Our prize is buried beneath the fort. Taking Morvenskar was always just a means to an end. Hold it for as long as you can, and then retreat to the burial vaults beneath. My traitorous brother will never suspect our true goals here, and his soldiers will never find the tunnel in time to stop us. Make sure you keep any important relics you find locked up tight. Never trust anyone where treasure is involved. But our primary goal must be to secure the remains and transport them out of there as quickly as possible. Fildgor Orkthane. Why is she so much taller than the others?
Against Halskar?
Halskar's dead. I found these orders in a lockbox along with these relics.
Let me look at those orders. I see. Those dogs came up through the crypts. That's how they surprised us. It says something here about their true prize being in the crypts below. I wonder what they could be after. These orders make it sound like the Stormfist wants something from inside the royal crypts. And they were actually signed by Fildgor Orkthane. That means the Skald King's traitorous brother has returned.
What can you tell me about the royal tombs?
Just what I know. Skyrim's royal family and their honored servants are interned below. Well, the dead ones anyway. The fort was built to protect the crypts. They are precious relics, to be sure, but nothing to make these brigands risk so much.
These relics were in the box with Halskar's orders.
Well, there you have it. Thievery and desecration. Still, these orders seem to imply there's more to it than that. Perhaps you could go below, return these items, and make sure everything is all right. The entrance is behind this building.
I was heading in that direction anyway.
Go on, check out the crypts. We'll handle things up here.
Did you see that woman I was talking to?
Woman? What woman? I saw you strike down Halskar, pull something from the lockbox, and then pause for a long moment. I thought you were catching your breath up there.
A ghost appeared when I took possession of these relics.
Well, they do say that the royal tombs are haunted. Soldiers tell stories of seeing and hearing strange things during night patrols. Still, if a spirit spoke to you, those relics must be special. Did the spirit happen to give you a name?
She claimed to be Queen Nirnhild.
Queen Nirnhild? Our beloved queen was struck down in battle against the Akaveri 10 years ago. I'd listen carefully to whatever Queen Nirnhild said to you. You are truly blessed, my friend.
Thank you. There's still 2 more letters. But I guess I'll just finish the quest and then go see if they're there. That did not reach.
I've been waiting for you to arrive.
What do you want me to do?
The relics you recovered are very important. When they were removed, it disturbed the Draugr below. Please return the relics to their proper resting places.
Sounds simple enough.
There's nothing simple about this matter. You must return the relics to the exact spot they were taken from. Inspect each chamber carefully, for there will be clues as to the proper placement. I can advise you, but I know little of these relics.
I'll do my best. You know, I know some people would disagree with this, but I genuinely like ESO more than Skyrim. Especially being in these, like, same locations, it really puts into perspective how different, like, the gameplay is. And obviously I enjoyed playing Skyrim too, but this is preferable to me personally.
This chamber contains the remains of the honored cupbearers who served the rulers of Skyrim.
So I should return the Old Nord cup to this chamber?
I believe so. The Old Nord cup symbolizes and honors the servants who perform the thankless duty of providing for the needs of each generation's royal family.
Do you have any idea which altar it was taken from?
All I can tell you is that the cup holds the key. Examine it carefully and choose wisely.
What happens if I fuck it up? Okay, how do I examine the cup though? Do I have it on me? Old Nord cup. Doesn't tell me much. Oh, wait, hang on. Simple unadorned cup. So probably the simple altar, if I had to guess, right? The simple altar features no decorations and only humble offerings of salt and flour. Place the cup on the simple altar. The cup seems at home on the simple altar.
That appears to be the correct altar. Very good. I will see you in the next chamber.
Nice.
The book you carry belongs on this pedestal. However, a page was torn out and crumpled.
Singed page. Brago the Small hated the cold. He hated the heat. He wasn't even fond of days that were warm and sunny. He was a strange little Nord, but that was what made Brago the Small a hero. One day, late in winter, when the snow was falling hard and fast... Damp page. When winter comes, the old men sigh. They know their day has come to die. We all must drink, pushed to the brink. Our hopes then sink, gone in a blink. Well, you're not wrong, I guess. Dusty page. Fjoki lifted his singing blade, Lovemaker, above the Dunmer's head. Her silver hair shone in the moonlight, as if made from the same steel as the sword. A single tear rolled down her ebon cheek. "Don't cry, you knew I couldn't stay," whispered Fjoki, and then he was gone. Dry page. When the snow returns and the rivers freeze, sun hides like a child between its mother's knees. The wise Nord knows that the end comes soon. He grows impatient, awaiting his doom.
This chamber contains the remains of advisors who served the throne. Trusted counselors, viziers, and shamans are buried here.
What can you tell me about this book?
The book contains a collection of ancient Nord proverbs. As you can see, a page has been torn out. But that was not the only book damaged when the Stormfists invaded this chamber. You need to find the correct page to restore that ancient book.
Which page is the correct one?
Read the book and any pages you find. Matching a torn page with the writing in the book should be simple enough for one of your experience and skills.
Well, let's not, overestimate me. Is this the book? This large, heavy tome contains flowery poetry. Truths of the North. When the snow fades and the rivers run fat, the sun sits like a flower on a young boy's hat. The wise Nord knows it can never last. He enjoys the day, though it travels fast. When the snow is gone and the rivers run dry, the sun beats down like an angry eye. The wise Nord knows, though the day is long, these are the days he is hale and strong, growing like a seed from the fresh spring soil. When the frost returns and the rivers choke, the sun dips in the sky beneath evening smoke. The wise Nord knows, though his strength may fade, it is time to plan and time to save. Okay, well, there were two kind of poetic-looking ones. When the winter comes and the old men sigh, they know their day has come to die. We all must drink, push to the brink, our hopes then sink, gone in a blink. It might be that one. Or it could be this one. When the snow returns and the rivers freeze, sun hides like a child between its mother's knees. The wise Nord knows that the end comes soon. He grows impatient, awaiting his doom. Probably that one, because the wise Nord line. Is that okay? Dry page. I think that's the one. The book fits on the pedestal perfectly.
Excellent. Who knew you could read ancient Nord?
I didn't.
One chamber remains. Mine. Bring my amulet and meet me there.
I wonder if it's one of those things where it's like it doesn't actually matter which you choose, like it's just gonna work no matter what. But I'd like to think I got the right answer.
This is wrong. Something is terribly, terribly wrong.
What's the matter?
My body. The crown of Freydis. They should both be here, but they are gone.
Did the Stormfist take your body?
No. Layers of magical protection engulf the interred. Any Stormfist that tried to even touch my body would have been obliterated. Only those of royal blood could have... No.
What is it?
My brother. Has all honor deserted him? Why would he do such a thing? Fildgor. Go, quickly. Perhaps you can catch him before he gets away. You must retrieve my mortal remains and my crown.
Okay. Oh, this is not the exit.
Make sure that no one gets past you, Shakul. Cover my escape.
Viltor has his pride. He's in cradle crushed by now.
Okay, did I get all the books? No, there's still one more, apparently.
Ah, you're back. Lieutenant Karuni's plan worked perfectly. And she says she owes her success to you. Good job.
What happened up here?
While you were in the tomb, Karuni launched a strike against the invaders from the barracks. A detachment of soldiers arrived from Windhelm just in time to help us take back the fort.
That's good news.
It is indeed. And thank you for your help, my friend. As long as we hold Fort Morvenskar, you are welcome here.
Ghost.
I no longer know my own brother's heart, but now I know yours. Even though Fildgor escaped with my crown and my mortal remains, You have performed a great service this day.
I'll find your body and your crown. Also, I still need to return your amulet to the tomb.
Keep the amulet. You earned it. And as long as you carry it, we will always be connected.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks for your help. You did great work today. Thank you.
I'm glad I could help.
With Fort Morvenskar back under our control, we should send word to the king. Let him know that the royal tombs are secure. Will you deliver a dispatch to Fort Amel?
The king has gone to Fort Amel?
Yes. Reinforcements from Windhelm brought the news. The king has gone to Fort Amel to meet with packed dignitaries. Take word of our victory to the fort. Speak to Thane Oda, Wolf's sister there.
I'll head to Fort Amel as soon as I can.
We're going to get the fort up and running again. My scouts report that there are still Stormfist troops in the area.
Okay. Is this piece of paper gonna be there now? Yes. Dear Johan, are you keeping warm? I hope so. I started to write about how much I miss you, but now I have something else to tell you. I met someone. I'm sorry to break it to you this way, but I couldn't wait to tell you. He's a dark elf, an envoy with the Ebonheart Pact. He came into the forge and we started talking. One thing led to another and, well, you know. He's exotic and exciting, and he's very good to me. Well, I need to go now. Bye, Edessa. That's nice. Alright, that's clear. Where is the next quest taking me? Okay, quite far. So, I will start with this and clear all the stuff on the way, which might take a minute. You know, maybe I'll just go this way and then loop back up after. Although it's not showing a quest there now that I'm looking at it. So scratch that.
Where did you come from? How did you find me? Never mind. That's not important. The sigil. You have to find the sigil.
What sigil?
The sigil represents our bond. The forest and my clan. We have an understanding. We take wood, we build. But as we do, we honor the forest, and the spirit of the forest protects us.
Where is this sigil?
My sister took it. She was going to hide it, keep it safe. But I don't think she made it very far. Eowyn fled south, through the mountain pass. Find her, save the sigil, and our accord.
I'll find your sister and the sigil.
Please. If the Stormfists find the sigil, they could undo generations of goodwill.
I like that I'm just gonna leave her there. Can't see. Okay. It's like that boss's health bar is covering up my compass. M1. If you're reading this, then I'm probably dead. Dead, or we're laughing about this together around a fire. Well, she's dead. The Stormfist caught me out in the open. I managed to find this copse. I found a tree to hide beneath, but I don't know if I'll make it out of here. Listen, you were wrong about Ariana. I like that spelling of Ariana. She should be able to find her own way in Windhelm. If she wants to work a job in the city, let her. Let her find her own way. I tried to bring her the sigil, but it should be up to her. Oops. Come back to that.
Beware, stranger. The dead aren't supposed to walk around. And they certainly aren't supposed to attack innocent loggers.
What happened here?
The dead emerged from bone-strewn barrow. I was working when it started. I buried my axe and 3 of them, but they kept on coming. My family's still out there, and the countryside is crawling with those damn creatures.
What can I do to help?
Can you check on my family? We have 3 logging cabins scattered around the bone-strewn crest. Look for my brother, my cousin, and my wife. I can sneak around, but I can't fight Draugr in this state. Please, make sure my family is all right.
I'll check on your family.
My wife Jekylld and I share the cabin farthest to the north. My brother Kurthor, we don't talk much. He keeps to himself in the cabin near the Way Shrine. And my cousin Agnadir lives in the cabin near the springs.
Okay. I guess I'll start with this since I want to go get this paper anyway. Then we'll worry about that sigil after. Letter to Jekylld. Dearest cousin Jekylld, how's that husband of yours? Still treating you well? And his annoying brother, Kurthor? Still annoying, I'm sure. Are there really enough trees in that part of the tundra for you to make a decent living? And the weather, are the days as gray as the ones in Windhelm? I hope you're taking care of my little sister. You know how much Agnadir looks up to you. Of all the cousins, you've always been her favorite. Make sure she also keeps up with her forester training. Have you had any luck finding her a decent suitor? There's a logging camp to your east. I know some of the loggers, they're good people. But what about those neighbors you wrote to me about? The ones directly to your west, the rich ones. Any chance someone of rank and wealth will take notice of my little sister? Anyway, may your mead stay cold and flow freely. Gabby Forestborn.
You're walking, but you're not dead. You picked the wrong day to visit our camp, stranger.
Selgard sent me. He's worried about his family.
My husband, Selgard? Is he all right? Why isn't he with you?
He was injured. He sent me to check the cabins.
What of the others? Did you find my brother-in-law? My young cousin?
So far, you're the only survivor I've come across.
I pray that the others are safe. Tell Selgard I'm alive and still fighting.
Will you be all right?
Don't worry about me. Save your concern for the next dead thing that walks through that door.
Okie dokie. All those papers must be inside that, what are they called? Barrow? Also, give me just a second. I just need to go turn my heat down because it is getting very warm in here. So I'll be just a moment. Okay, I'm back. I should wait, because the quest is probably going to have me go in there, so I should just do these before I go grab those papers. open that door. Break in through the window, I guess. Well, he died. Letter from Gabby. Agna dear, how's life in the tundra with our cousins, the wood hewers? How's the quality of the trees? Are there enough of them to keep you busy? And what about your social life? Meet anyone special yet? Are there even any other people around Bone-Strewn Crest, or is it just you and our cousins out there in the middle of nowhere? Oh, why did you just get one? I'm sorry. Yeah, half the time when I get phone calls, they're nothing, which is really frustrating when lately I've been expecting like actual important phone calls, and then still 9 out of 10 times my phone will ring and it'll be absolutely nothing important. So yeah, it's just very frustrating. So I feel that. I am hoping that AI will cease to be like a mainstream thing soon. Like I've noticed that we've hit kind of like a curve where like it was getting popular, air quotes, like artificially, where all these companies were kind of like imposing it. But like I feel like it's already reached its peak where now everyone's like, hey, this is actually useless and pointless, and you know, at best it's pointless, and then at worst it's like actively harmful, you know. Like I've seen stories coming out more often now of like companies that were using AI to like track their data, only to find out that all the data they were getting was like completely incorrect or like just, you know, made up, and how it like messed up their business because of that. And yeah, I think we're already seeing the fallout of that, and my hope is that in the very near future AI will like cease to be a thing, at least not as prevalent as it currently is. But I don't know if that's just wishful thinking on my part, but I've definitely seen the trend like shift from like, oh, AI, this cool new thing, that's the future, to like very quickly be like, this is kind of pointless and harmful, and you know. So yeah, I hope for all of our sakes that AI phone calls will not be so much of a problem in the future. Okay. Things here in Windhelm have gotten strange since you left. Did you hear about Fildgor? Can you believe the Skald King's despicable brother has returned to Eastmarch? And with an army of renegade Nords and savage orcs at his side, it's terrible. Alvor sends his love. Tell Selgard and Jakild that we're thinking about them. But not Kurthor. I'm still angry at him about what happened at last season's Harvest Festival. Him and those disgusting sour sweets. Right soon, Gabby. Why does everyone hate Kurthor and think he's annoying? I want to go talk to him to see what his deal is. Dang it, his ass is dead, so I can't talk to him. Kurthor was definitely killed by the Draugr. No doubt about it. Wait, was that actually what you said out loud on the call? That's so funny. What I will say though, as much as I'm like largely against AI, one of my like guilty pleasures is like when people screenshot like things that they Google that are nonsensical, and then the like Google AI like gives a like very funny response. Yeah, those are things that I find humorous, even though it's obviously a waste of resources to have Google automatically churn out some bullshit that is either completely irrelevant or wrong, you know, and then have to just scroll past that to like get actual search results. But sometimes they can be funny, and I will admit that I take joy in reading some of the ones I see sometimes. But yeah, ideally that wouldn't be a thing though, so I need to remember to pick up a few essentials the next time I get over to Windhelm or Fort Amel. 4 new axe blades, 8 new handles, oak, 4 sharpening stones, 2 heavy shirts, gray, 2 pairs of boots, black, 1 cask of mead, Volyar's cheapest, 1 barrel of apples, no worms, and 1 box of sour sweets. The sour sweets that they were complaining about. What's wrong with sour sweets? I mean, I'm not personally a huge sour person, but there's nothing wrong with them.
Did you find them? Is my family all right?
Your wife killed is fine. She's waiting for you. The others? Yeah, but imagine it's not AI and then you say that and then like the person's just like, excuse me? That'd be funny.
Shore's bones. Why did I offer shelter to those travelers? I should have known better.
What travelers?
They seemed friendly enough, and we never turn away those in need. But they asked the oddest questions about Bone-strewn Barrow. They were much too interested in that old crypt.
What kinds of questions?
They wanted to know how old it was, how big it was, if it was dangerous. People visit the barrow from time to time. I didn't think anything of it until...
Until what?
I helped one of them steady his pack. Owen was his name, if I recall. A helmet spilled out. A Covenant helmet. I should have done something then.
What happened after that?
Their leader, Valcent, he saw what happened. He thanked me and said it was time for them to depart. They headed out without another word. I knew something was wrong, but I was just happy to see them leave.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I imagine if you told someone like, oh, sorry, I thought this was an AI call, because I get them all the time, like, that's why. Hopefully they would be understanding, but personally, I mean, if I tried to call someone and then, like, got a response like that, I would just hang up. I'd be like, what the fuck, you know? But yeah, hopefully other people could be more professional than that. Where did they go?
They said they were going to Windhelm, but I watched them go. They headed toward the barrow.
What do you think they did?
I don't know. But it wasn't long after they entered the barrow that the Draugrs shambled onto Bone-strewn Crest. Go see what those Covenant milk drinkers are up to. Maybe then my brother and cousin can rest in peace. Now, I need to see my wife.
You know, it's a shame that his brother died, because it's like... Meanwhile, everyone was talking shit about him. Like, and now they're gonna act so sad that he's gone, when it seems like they didn't really like him to begin with. Henry's journal. I don't know what I did to deserve this assignment. I thought war was supposed to be exciting. All we've done since arriving in this frozen wasteland is wander around like commoners touring the arse end of Skyrim. And that Valcent gives me the shivers. Why does Owen bend over backwards to please him? We found houses around a hill today. A woodcutter and his family live here. I spotted old Nord ruins punching up through the crown of the hill. The woodcutter was friendly and hospitable. He even offered us a place to stay. Valcent seems excited, but he won't tell us why. Ophelia talked to me today. She's such a ray of sunshine in this nasty business. I would walk through fire for her. Well, it seems like he did walk through fire. Turns out those ruins I saw are a barrow, a place where the Nords bury their dead. Valcent definitely appears interested in the place. He's asking the woodcutter all kinds of questions about it. If he's not careful, he's gonna make the woodcutter suspicious. Valcent ordered us to depart, just when I was starting to get comfortable. I think the woodcutter saw something he wasn't supposed to, and now we're going into the barrow to set up a camp. Why in the world does Valcent want us to camp in there? Oh well, follow orders and never ask questions. That's life in the High King's army. Well, Henry, sorry you'll never get to talk to Ophelia again. Oh no, she's dead too. Everyone just be dying. We lost Sergeant Marco today. Poor Henry. The traps in the barrow finally caught him. I feel quite bad about it, even though I barely knew the man. I was about to step on a hidden pressure plate when he noticed and pulled me out of the way, but he lost his balance and set it off himself. It was awful. And just this morning, I was having a conversation with him about how he arranges his kit. How depressing. Valson's eagerness and pride when we first got this assignment has turned into something else entirely. When he learned of this crypt, he was adamant we explore it. Henry's death didn't even faze him. He demanded we leave the poor man's body where it fell and continue our mission. I don't understand how Valson hopes to turn the Barrow's dead into an army. We were sent here to build local opposition to King Yoren, but Valson feels this will advance our cause in some way I can't begin to understand. I don't know what Valson is up to. For the moment, we're just waiting. The door to the next chamber is locked, and Owen is crafting a key to open it. I convinced Owen to make a copy of the key for me. I don't trust Valson, and I believe in making sure there's always a contingency. That's the Covenant way. That's why I'm hiding the key inside this journal.
You will not stop Valcent.
Oh, she got reanimated. Goes from bad to worse. Oh my god, they phased through the door.
Thank the gods. Please, you have to let me out of here. Please, get me out of here.
What are you doing in there?
I'm Owen Pavel. I'm part of an expedition that was sent to explore this barrow. My team was cataloging the ruins when the Draugr attacked.
And then what happened?
It was terrible. I locked myself in here for my own protection. Valson killed the rest of our expedition. He killed every last one of them.
I'll help you if you tell me the truth.
Valson's some sort of necromancer. He turned poor Ophelia into a monster. He plans to raise an army of the dead for his own foul purposes.
How can I help?
Pull the switch to my left. It will unlock the cage and open the door to the ceremonial chamber. That's where Valsent is doing God knows what. But please, don't pull the switch to my right.
What does the right switch do?
Nothing good. Please don't touch the right switch.
Tell me what happens if I pull the right switch.
Fine. Have it your way. It activates some sort of mechanism. This cage is some kind of sacrificial device. I beg you, whatever you do, leave the right switch alone.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna sacrifice this guy, but I gotta be honest. It is so tempting to find out what happens. That's all.
Thank you for setting me free. I'll never forget this.
Yeah, whatever. Dark ritual. This ancient scroll is covered with indecipherable symbols. A more recent note has been added to the page. Of course, it's so simple. Soon the dead that walk shall be mine to control. Perhaps after I conquer Eastmarch, I'll return to overthrow our own bumbler of a high king. Okay. Got all the notes.
I returned to Jakild after you went to the barrow. We've been hiding in here. Did you find those Covenant milk drinkers? Did you stop them?
I defeated the Covenant necromancer who corrupted the barrow.
Then the Draugr should slowly return to their graves. In the meantime, we'll stay in here until they go away. I curse the Covenant for what it's done. Thank you for helping us.
Is that the only thing I haven't found? Yes, okay. Go grab those other quests that are on the way to where the sigil one is. Oh, a forest spirit. Hi. Where are we going? Only the forest spirit could go a little faster. Well, nothing like a nice leisurely stroll through the woods. Okay, well that was the sigil apparently. Yeah, I'll go drop that off, I guess. A lot of books in there. Come back to this, there's a quest here.
Hey there. I'm just preparing some oats for the horses. You need anything, you should talk to Afnia. He'll set you right.
You're Ariana, Imwin's daughter?
Yes. Something I can do for you.
Ariana, I have some bad news. The Stormfists have killed most of the clan.
What? My mother, my aunt, dead. They were such boring, simple people. They would never have hurt. Why?
The Stormfists may have wanted the sigil.
The sigil. I have to go. I have to find it. It was so important to her.
I have it here. Your mother asked me to find it.
We haven't spoken in years. As much as I would wish otherwise, I know what I have to do. Thank you. My mother is smiling in Sovngarde today.
Wonder what she has to do. Mother, I wish you could see what I have accomplished here. The city does not reject nature as you might expect. If anything, the relationship is more complex than we could ever have imagined. I know you think I turned my back on you and everything you taught. I would do anything to help you understand that I've taken what I've learned and found my own place with it, as you always said I should. Please, come speak with me. I'm ready to continue the Accord. I'm ready to... That's sad.
should have been back by now. Captain Alhana said they'd meet us here after an evening of prayer, right?
That's what she said, but I don't see them. Maybe what the traveling merchant said is true.
Are you heading to the shrine?
What shrine?
The shrine to the goddess Kain. We come here to pray and ask for her blessing before battle. The rest of our brigade went to visit the shrine yesterday. They haven't returned yet, and I'm worried about them.
Have you gone to look for them?
Well, no. Not after that traveling merchant came by and told us that terrible story. He said dark witches had killed the keepers of the shrine. The place has been overrun. I can match steel with any soldier, but how do you battle a witch's hex?
I'll look for your companions. I like that he's talking about a witch's hex when Star earlier you were like, I'm gonna put a witch's hex on the AI phone calls.
Kain bless you, stranger. Captain Alhana commands the brigade. She's an excellent leader and a terror with a blade. But they should have been back by now.
Good, it's taking me to where the books are. It's just, you know, they clog up the map so much. I just want to get them all and get it out of the way.
Quiet! Someone's coming! Go away, witch! You won't curse anymore, my soldiers! If you don't leave, you'll taste my blade!
The irony of being like, I'm not a witch, meanwhile I literally have the title of witch on my character. Because she is a witch. I'm not a witch. Kralold sent me to help.
Kralold? Really? How do I know you didn't bewitch him, just like the others?
If I was a witch, couldn't I just curse you instead of trying to talk to you?
That's the most rational thing I've heard all day. Hold on, I'll unlock the door. Don't let any of the witches follow you in,
All right. It's a good thing the NPCs can't see the UI and read the title that I have equipped.
My apologies, but these are dangerous times. I watched my soldiers turn into mindless slaves. I had to make sure that your will was still your own.
Kralold is worried. What happened here?
Our brigade came to the shrine to pray. That's when they fell upon us. Daedric witches! They bewitched most of my soldiers. We four are all that remains, and Droy is burning with an unnatural fever. I fear he won't last much longer.
What happened to Droy?
He was cursed by the witches. The fever burns away all that he is. Soon he'll be a mindless slave, just like the others. The Keepers could heal him, but we haven't seen a Keeper since we arrived.
Where are the Keepers?
It's likely the witches killed or cursed them. Of course, they could be barricaded away, just like we are, waiting for help to arrive. Droy mentioned something about them before the fever took him, but we've had other things to deal with.
I'll try to find them. Any suggestions on where I should start looking?
Explore the shrine. The witches there might have a clue. There's also a locked dresser by the bed. One of the bewitched soldiers might have a key. I'd love to know what they've locked in there.
Kill witches, find a key. Any other thoughts?
Before the fever took Droy, he mentioned the witch by the lake. He said she didn't attack him. Find this witch. If she's really willing to talk to you, she might have something useful to say.
Keepers of the Grove by Ulrich the Wanderer. My travels have taken me to many sacred places, but few are as beautiful or as serene as the Shrine of Kain's Grove. The rolling hills, the majestic trees, the lake filled with cool, clear water. The sun seems to paint the area with highlights of brilliant gold. The shrine is breathtaking, sitting upon a rise and dominated by many standing stones carved with holy runes. The place truly seems to have been kissed by Kain's icy breath. The Keepers of the Grove are part of the Holy Order, dedicated to the Goddess of Storm. They care for the grounds, offer daily sacraments, and maintain 2 lodges used as houses for the keepers and hostels for visiting pilgrims. I've never met a more dedicated group. They truly seem to be devoted to their god and to their cause, intent on maintaining the shrine and assisting pilgrims in their prayers. The pilgrims come from all across Skyrim to seek Kain's blessing. Soldiers especially seek out the warrior goddess before they go into battle. Kain's blessing adds power to their weapons and fortifies their armor. It promises to keep them safe and victorious through the rigors of war. To receive this blessing, pilgrims pray for a day and a night in the grove, offering praise and gifts to the goddess while asking for protection and strength in battle. The keepers offer guidance and counsel to those who need it, a friendly word to those who don't, and food and lodging to all who seek Kyne's wisdom and support. It's truly a blessed place.
Droy's fever grows worse.
Goddess of Storm, Mother of Nords. Kyne, one of the 8 divines of the Nord pantheon, is considered by some to lead those divines. She is one of the Hearth gods, watching over the present cycle of the world. Her titles are numerous, revealing much about the character of Kyne. Kyne is called the Kiss at the End, for most Nords agree that Kyne leads the dead to Sovngarde. She's revered as the Goddess of Storm, called upon to bring rain and snow in dry times. She protects her faithful from the raging gales and blizzards that regularly sweep across the Skyrim expanse. Other names applied to Kyne include Widow of Shore and Mother of Nords. Warriors favor Kyne, as they call upon her for strength in battle and victory in conflict. Yeah, right? Yeah, so Kyne is the, like, Nordic name, and then Kinnereth is the, like, imperial name. And then, I think in Khajiit it's like Canarthi or something?
A fever curse grips poor Droy. If we don't cure him soon, I fear he'll become one of the bewitched.
Tell me what happened.
Droy was sent to the shrine ahead of the brigade to let the keepers know we were coming and give them time to prepare. When we arrived, we found Droy like this, burning with fever. I've been trying to care for him, but nothing seems to help.
Is there anything I can do for him?
There's one thing I haven't tried yet. There's a flower that's been known to cure a fever. It's called Kyne's Breath. It grows around the runestones that decorate the grove. A handful may help save Droy's life. Can you get some for me?
I'll find some of these flowers for you. We gotta save our boy. Oh, I apparently missed a book, but I mean, I'll be back, so it's fine. No, don't hurt me. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Star. I mean, in some, like, you know, ideologies in Tamriel, it is kind of exactly like that. Like, there's a whole book about how Akatosh and Alduin are, like, the same god, but by different names, and then some people are like, no, they're definitely different, and ours is better, you know, like, kind of thing. So yeah, I could see that being, like, an actual debate. Of course, I don't know off the top of my head any people that would care about the distinction, but I'm sure someone in Tamriel does. Everyone wants to kill me so bad. I'm just here picking flowers and minding my own business. Free me. Yeah, right? They tend to be the most stickler for, standardization, you know?
I smell fresh Kyne's breath. It reminds me when I was a little girl, running through the fields in spring. I miss those simpler days.
I hope I collected enough of these flowers.
Oh, yes. This is more than enough. The flower is very potent. Thank you. With these, I should be able to reduce Droy's fever.
Will Droy recover now?
Droy's fate is in Kyne's hands, but his chances are better now. I'll continue to watch over him until he wakes up. Since he was here before us, it's possible that Droy knows what happened to the Keepers. We need to find out what he saw.
Oh, can't talk to him though? Okay. Oh, what's the other book? I don't see it. Maybe I have to finish the quest first. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you understand. There's a book in here. Oh, no? Yes, it is in there. Yeah, but I mean, according to the Imperials themselves, what they're doing is they're unifying Tamriel. You know, they're not colonizing it, they're unifying it. So it's a matter of perspective, but yes, I agree that they are colonizing it. Keeper Ormy's journal. Sahun and Hyarin visited the shrine today. They asked for Kyne's blessing before sailing off to join King Yoren's war. My sons have grown into proud, strong, honorable men. This will be Hyarin's first battle, but he will be aboard his brother's war vessel. Kyne will protect them both. The war between our king and his brother comes closer to home each day. Many of the keepers have started to hear that their children, wives, and husbands are dying in battles. I urge them to remain strong. Kyne will watch over their loved ones in Sovngarde. I know it's hard, but we must not lose faith. We all knew the risks. My sons are both gone. I received word that Sahun's vessel sank in a surprise attack, killed by orcs of all things. Why would Kyne allow this to happen? Why take both my sons? They were all the family I had left. And killed by orcs? What a disgrace. I shouldn't be laughing, but it's just like, Bestie, is that your main concern? It reminds me of In the Good Place when Tahani's like, I died in Cleveland? Like, and Michael's just like, I don't think that should be your main takeaway from the story. Anyways. What a disgrace. Why would Kyne allow this? Why would she do this to us? Oh, Kyne is a lie. She does nothing. Our prayers fall on deaf ears. We have found another to embrace us, one who feels our pain and knows the hardships of war. I would never have given myself to a Daedric prince before, but desperate times call for desperate measures. She knows the pain we feel. We are no longer the keepers. We embrace a new power. We will take Kyne's children as she has taken ours. May the false goddess weep tears of blood. Man, Keeper Ormy folded so fast. Like, other people's sons die? No, don't worry about it. Stay faithful. Her own sons die? Okay, it's time to worship the Daedra now. Okay. Oh, this is where it wants me to go. I was like, what is the quest marker pointing to? Looks at the war between King Yoren and his brother. Some of you would fold in this situation. Leafnar.
Why do you approach me? Do you want to end up like the rest of the Bewitched? Or perhaps you believe Kyne will protect you?
I don't have time for games. I'm looking for the Keepers of the Grove.
You search in vain then, for the Keepers are lost. Kyne no longer lights their way. Why should the Keepers maintain the shrine of a god who ignores their prayers?
What are you talking about?
Kyne blesses the Nords before battle, but Nords die every day. We lose sons and daughters in these stupid wars, and what does mighty Kyne do? Absolutely nothing. We refuse to worship a god who ignores us and lets our children die.
You keep saying we. Who are you?
Think about it. You'll figure it out soon enough. Now leave this place and take everyone barricaded in that building with you. The Keepers don't need to be rescued, and this grove belongs to us now. Go.
Was a search for clues? It's not super helpful. So I'll just run around until I hopefully see something. Yeah, like, I don't blame them, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, you were so quick to try and, like, console others going through the same thing, but then the second you go through it, like, it's a problem. I don't know. It's just, like, the hypocrisy of it that gets to me. Oh, this is where I started. Okay. But yeah, at the same time, I don't blame her for, like, you know, acting irrationally when she's grieving the death of her 2 sons and only remaining family, you know? Like, that's fair enough. Do I have to kill these guys to get the evidence or whatever? No. What is it telling me to do? Use the key to open the dresser. Okay. Did I not see that before or what? I must be blind. Oh, there we go. There's the book. Huvar's journal. We finally reached Kynes Grove. I heard stories from my brothers about this place. They told me, Huvar, never go into battle without praying to the goddess first. Not unless you want to end up on the losing side. So here I am, offering prayers as other warriors have done before me. One note before I turn in for the night. The keepers of the shrine are acting very strange. My brothers told me they were generous and kind, eager to help visiting pilgrims, but the keepers are glaring at me, treating me like a sacrilegious orc. I hope I didn't disrespect them in some way. Something strange is happening here. I heard screams outside, and my companions haven't returned yet. I guess it's time to grab my blade and find out what's going on here. Sorry, I just got distracted by this guild advertisement that's like, praise the sun. Anyway. Now where to? Yeah, I'm just like completely clueless as to where it wants me to go and what to do. Normally I just kill until they drop something from Ori. Yes, okay.
Was your search successful?
One of the witches carried this book of hymns.
Ah, I know this book. Many nodes carry similar hymns written to our goddess. It's strange that a Daedric witch would take this from a keeper. Perhaps it's part of their spell. Maybe they use a victim's property to maintain control.
A soldier's journal hidden in the dresser describes the keeper's strange behavior a few days ago.
It sounds like the witches attacked before we arrived. I wonder if the keepers were already cursed when this was written. That would explain why they were acting strangely.
I spoke to one of the witches. She seemed to have a connection to the keepers.
A hymn book? A journal? And now a witch? I have my suspicions, but there must be more to it. This can't be what I think it is.
What do you propose?
Investigate the building where the head keeper worked. Last time I checked, it was locked. If you can enter the house, you might find something that will make sense of this situation.
Is that the same house I already broke into earlier? Traveler's backpack. Wow. I already knew that was there, thanks. Suspicious skull. This weathered old skull appears to be some sort of decorative element, or perhaps it is used in a ritual of some sort. Suspicious rug. The thick, lush fibers of this exotic rug provide a welcome respite for your sore feet from the hard stone floor. Suspicious meat pie. A dense pie packed with vegetables, spices, mulled wine, and what you assume to be chunks of mammoth meat. It's topped with a golden brown crust. Eat the suspicious meat pie. You know what? Fuck it. Okay, nothing happened. That was anticlimactic. Keeper Ormy's journal. Oh, this is the one I just read.
I haven't climbed through a window since I was a young girl. They've gotten smaller. I should have checked the window. Nods tend to break things, not sneak through them.
The witches are the keepers. Whoa, didn't see that coming.
What? No, that can't be right. Even though I suspected... No. There must be some mistake. To go against everything they believe in, everything they were taught? Why would the Keepers do such a thing?
They've all lost children to the war. They blame Kine.
The Keepers teach us it is an honor to die defending our homeland. That's what they preach. Forsaking the teachings of Kine dishonors us all. You only have two things left to do. One, find Keeper Ormy. Two, put a blade in her dark heart. If that doesn't end the curse, at least it will make damn certain no one else gets bewitched.
We don't know where Ormy is.
Strange lights and sounds have been coming from the shrine at the center of the grove. It's not normal. That's probably where you'll find the fallen keeper. Whatever Ormy uses to channel these dark powers, it's corrupting the serenity of the grove.
Maybe we can talk to her.
You can't reason with Daedric witches? We've all suffered losses, but they took my soldiers and turned them into mindless slaves!
Oh,
I
she's
can't
getting riled
forgive them
up.
for that. They need to die! Every last one of them! Ah! What's wrong with me?
Captain, are you all right?
I feel like I'm being torn apart! Ah! You don't feel the pain that I have suffered. Kine has forsaken us. She let our children die. Now we'll take her children as our own.
No! Captain Alana.
I hope to find you over here. It wasn't Joy we had to worry about. Gain was under the witch's control the entire time. I just thought he was drunk and moody. Once the captain left, he attacked me.
So how did you get out here?
I put a knife in the big oaf's neck, but not before he unlocked the door. The witches swarmed inside. I had to leave Troy there so I could warn you.
Poor Troy.
Where's the captain?
She's dead. The keepers are the witches.
Then it's over. I'm the only one left. It's kind of funny. We came for a blessing, but we were defeated before we got to the war. Why did the keepers turn against us?
Ormy and the other keepers lost loved ones to the war. They blame Kine.
Wait, Keeper Ormy? By Kine, she thinks her sons are dead. I knew her sons. I served with them. Sahun survived. She doesn't know?
Plot
No one
twist.
told her?
I need to find her son. Maybe we can get through to her and bring her back to the light.
She killed and cursed my brigade, and you want to save her? Fine. I'm in no shape to argue with you. Sahun spends time drinking in Windhelm at the Cold Moon Inn. Helps him forget, he says. Go drag him back here if you think it will help.
All right. I will drag him. Damn. See, she did all that and one of her sons lived the whole time. Here she is cursing Kine left and right, and one of her sons straight up survived. The irony.
If you're looking for a hired blade, look somewhere else. I don't do that anymore.
Are you Sahun, son of Ormy the Keeper?
Who wants to know?
Your mother thinks you're dead.
I'd rather have her think that than know the truth. I'm a disgrace to my people and to Kine. My brother, my ship, my entire fleet. They died right in front of me. And what did I do? Nothing.
Ormia rejected Kyne and turned to Daedric magic because she grieves for her sons.
No. My mother is the head keeper at Kyne's Grove. She'd never turn against Kyne and her people. She should honor my brother's memory, not disgrace it.
You need to come with me and speak to her. Many lives are at stake.
No, I can't. If what you say is true, then it's already too late for my mother. Do what you must to save those people, but I can't face what she's become.
Wow. I came all the way here and you're not even gonna go back with me. Alright, whatever. Well, I tried. I mean, I'm still left having to just kill her anyway. But at least I tried. Yeah, right? If only the other one survived, maybe it would have made a difference.
Kyne's followers have no place here. This grove belongs to us now. We'll use these people as we see fit.
Stop! Please! Leave her alone!
Oh, you're too late. You should have came with me.
Oh, Mother! What have you done?
Bro.
My son, you're alive. I thought I lost you.
Why would you do this to yourself, Mother? To all these people? Listen, Traveler. I know she did horrible things, but she's still my mother. Kyne must forgive her. The goddess never gives up on her people.
I don't know what we can do for her.
No, I won't give up on her or Kyne. I lost faith in myself the day I lost my brother. But I never lost faith in my god.
See, him I respect.
Time teaches us to fight for what we believe in. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm fighting for my mother.
What do you plan to do?
Pray for forgiveness.
Good plan? Good plan?
Kyne, hear my prayers. My mother turned away from you, but she was wrong. She acted as she did because of her grief. She devoted her life to you. If you restore her, I'll return to the war. I'll take up my weapon to fight for your honor and our people once more. Please, goddess. I lost my brother and my father. Don't take my mother from me as well.
Whoa.
Kyne's cleansed me. She's forgiven me for everything I've done. How could I have been so foolish? I hurt so many people during my crisis of faith.
Don't waste the second chance you've been given.
I won't. Kyne has shown me the way again. Without your intervention, I would have continued to rain horror upon my people. Thanks to you, I can make amends. These soldiers will be cared for until they are fully healed.
I thought your witches killed them.
No, the soldiers still live. They were to become members of our Daedric coven, but I won't let that happen. Not now. Your friends are back at the Keeper's house, safe and well cared for.
And the rest of your keepers?
They're still under the spell of Daedric influence. I'll work on freeing them, but it will take some time. Do not fear. I'll make sure you receive safe passage through the grove. I am their leader, after all.
That was a quick turnaround. Oh good, so Captain Alon is alive.
I don't know what you did, but my soldiers and I are alive. Thanks.
I thought you were dead.
So did I. The last thing I remember was a terrible pain. I woke up in here, next to Droy. One of the witches was tending to my wounds. I'm still not sure what is going on.
Kyne restored the head keeper. She rejected the Daedric influence and is in control of the grove.
That's wonderful news! And we're still all alive! This isn't how I expected this to end, but I can't argue with the results.
What will you do now?
We'll head back to Windhelm and rest before marching to join the rest of the army. Take this. It was a charm to bring me luck in the war. Thanks to you, my luck has been pretty good. I want you to have it.
Thanks. Alright, and I got all the books. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Some more gear. Okay, well. I know it's a bit early, but I am going to wrap up the stream here. I have a lot to do in my real life that I need to get done, so I'm probably, for the foreseeable future, probably going to be doing like shorter streams. I know I mentioned this in a previous stream, but my schedule is kind of up in the air right now, so I just want to make sure I have plenty of time to handle the things I need to get handled, while still, you know, ensuring that I do go live every once in a while. So yeah, this will be my last stream for the week. I hope everyone has a great weekend, takes care of themselves, and I will be live again next Tuesday. So take care, everybody. Bye-bye.